and welcome! Pirate King plays Dragon Age the Veilguard. Where last we left our heroes, we completed every side quest we possibly could before moving the story along. And that included going to all of the companion quests we had left. We talked to some dwarves on top of the mountain. We went and talked to Mythal after Oregon. Fragment of Mythal that we keep in our blade. And we even went and destroyed a revenant dragon in the crossroads. So, while we do need to still get some etheric remnants to level everybody's stuff up to 10, right now we have a few new side quests we got after talking to Solus. Did you walk up? Rook, we heard about the wonderful news coming out of Alathan. You're doing, we're told. Venatori are still reeling from their failure, and Dorian's caught wind of some of their most recent plans. Drop by the shop when you can. Soul of a city. Hosberg Wetlands. Rook, we've continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting. And disturbing. We can't let this spread continue. We'll catch you up the next time you're in the wetlands. Something's coming. Okay. Now, we should have... So, these are regional side quests we should do first. Then we'll do Legacies and Legends, followed by For the Love of Treviso. Which means we're doing this first, then this, and since we'll be in Docktown, this. Here, why is it showing me something I didn't catch last time? Oh, bleeding shard. Max. After reading those. A Warden Future. There's never been a lot of writing about what happens after the last Archdemon's fall. It was lifetimes away for the Wardens before us, and our lives are shorter than most. I didn't think about it either. It's sad in a way. People couldn't imagine a day would end or that things would have a chance to get better. Not as a break between the last bad thing and the next. A chance for Thetis to recover for longer this time. From all we've seen, maybe it needs to be more than we know. It needs that more than we know. The Blight's changed, so stopping Archdemons won't end our work. Maybe that should still feel sad, but it doesn't. There's a world here to fight for, and we can win. Evka Journal. A small blue flower is pressed alongside it. Okay. So... It's 98% discovered. We are missing 3 chests. And just if we go buy everything here, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100, 87. 3 more chests probably coming up during Something's Coming, which is where we're going. And 100. Crossroads? 100. Lighthouse? 100. Yeah, no, this is the only place we're missing chests in. Here. Spring on Hosberg, so I feel like we should have a tavern. He's also not at 10 yet. He's at 9. 8, 8, 9. So, Lucanus or Nev? I think. I'd like to. Lucanus might make more sense, but no. Hosberg? We're fighting Darkspawn, and they're resistant to necrotic, which is what he does. So, same with Remember. So I guess that would leave Nev trying to level people up. They do detonate together. Excellent. Also, I saw what the other option for Davrin's armor looked like. I didn't see the other for hers. The list I found didn't have them.
Let's work on precision.
Oh!
Well, you look settled. You like it here?
One wing!
Good.
I see that glint in your eye. You been pulling one over on Antoine and Evka? Well, a little won't hurt.
I guess we can just understand them now. Be around them for long enough. One more.
You're a clever one, aren't you? You'll keep the wardens on their toes.
Yes, there. We also gotta think about which vendors will be level 4 first. Take a look.
You know the griffin with the shorter ears? She likes me best.
She's the extra chirpy one.
Yeah.
Figures.
Why do I have to be this close to activate purchase?
Rook, good to see
We
you.
could. Oh, we have a lot. We may just do it. But before. I want to upgrade my bow to legendary. This weapon completely ignores enemy defense and your penetration is applied as bonus damage. Hell yeah. Heal. That would be me as well, being that our companions don't really have health. Oh, we get another of these. Commander's presence. Light armor, we're not going to use it. I don't really care about the effects, I just want to see what it looks like. Always the most expensive. I'm not going to bother with his armor because we're sticking with his legendary armor. We don't really need any of these, honestly. That's medium. Oh, fresh. Durations of all applied advantages are reset. Huh. Interesting. All of these would level it up to. Interesting. We don't even need this anymore, but I'm gonna get it. Just get rid of those. It's cheap. I should have all of these. But I also don't want to spend too much.
You're all
Other
set?
vendors.
Davrin, I'm helping take care of the griffins.
They'll trust you. Make sure you earn it.
I will.
Okay. All right, there are other shops in town. We'll start this first.
Hey, Antoine. Evka.
I can still hear it. Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
Surprise, yet minor nose.
So the rules change further. The world's never as stable as people believe.
A veil jumper would know. We should trade stories sometime.
So what's the Blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here, in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the Blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean. Everything that calls the Blight impacts the Wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the Blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
Antoine, you hear stuff in the Blight. More than some of the others. Are you...
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
Should you have told me all this? About the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You're our friend. You chase archdemons and fight the Blight. It seems fair you know what this means.
So how do I help?
Figured you'd be in. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the Blight and it gets attacked, then the Blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere. And spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their Blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
These seem like two parts of the same sentence. Actually, this feels like an entire sentence. Stay safe. If this thing explodes, it'll destroy us all.
It's a plan. I didn't miss the part where Antoine said the alchemical flame is mostly stable.
I'll make sure the containers are sealed.
Maybe don't bang them together.
The Blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the Wardens, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Okay. First, we're gonna check the shops in town.
Blighted dragons.
All right, let's find the Blight eruption.
Got supplies here from the Wardens. Preserves and salted meat. Those are mine still. All set?
I figure he'll always have.
I don't think I could hold still. Not at you.
It's fine. We'll make you good at the other stuff.
How's Lavendale?
Some people were wounded in the Darkspawn attack. But without the Wardens, and you, we wouldn't be here.
Can you boil water?
Yeah.
Need supplies?
Okay. Belts. And these.
Take care.
Relax. I think we're on the other side. Yeah, here we go. Oh, come on.
You need
right up
something
on-
scraped together?
Oh, you have
Just
appearances.
ask.
That's expensive, though. Them, and I have better colors for all of those anyway. Ah! That feels worth it.
Keep your guard up.
So many shops around here. I wish that-
Please, see if there's something
Oh,
you like
yes.
here.
Yeah, I wanted to grab this because it's funny. We actually got to see her in the outfit, too. Or both. Ooh, they got upgrades for companion weapons.
Please come by again.
Oh, right, I wanted to see that. I mean, that's something. One shoulder cape. Just kind of a coat. Honestly, if you're going for like good Grey Warden stuff, that's it. That is really that, but it's not what I'm going for. Good enough at 10. Bottom. There it is. A proud reminder of the Grey Wardens at their greatest strength, enduring despite years of neglect, as though unseen hands kept them. Okay, now. Destination. Ah, we're going this way. Onward. Shopping done.
Get ready. I could use the practice. Keep that up.
Get clear. That goes to you.
Okay. Now I remember there being stuff over here that we couldn't do yet.
There's definitely something in here. Something wrong.
Let us know when this goes from bad to worse.
mostly just getting the wood. There's some gold.
The eruption's on the other side of that barrier.
We'll need to cut off the tendrils to break through.
And fight a few darkspawn on the way.
Too far, but
You have to move.
Let's finish this. Time to finish.
All right, better move before more darkspawn show up.
Beat the odds there.
A tendril. It's attack.
Up on the ledge.
Yes.
We can get at the tendrils from there.
and I can use these ballista to take him out. Oh wait. Here.
A ballista.
Well, that could be handy.
We're through.
Let's see what's at the heart of this.
I was expecting Darkspawn to come through there. Nope, we just get to go. The Blight Eruption. This might actually be. Holy shit!
What is that the Blight Eruption?
It's getting a picture is what it's getting. Up. Nope, too far. Oh yeah. Center that.
Van Hedith.
The Darkspawn are protecting it. We need to take them out.
Damn it!
Davrin?
I can hear that eruption. The blight's spreading. We need to stop it. The eruption's not happening. Let's keep fighting. We're not falling.
I would misregard.
Watch for ranged attacks.
Try blocking.
Brooke takes credit there.
Keep going.
We won't give in. They're coming up behind. Move out of there.
through that.
This is it. Let's get that eruption.
Quick look around the battlefield. Not expecting anything. Alright. In we go. Yeah, okay. And then run. Oh, that.
All right.
How are we carrying
You
that?
strike and the whole thing goes up.
Move to a safe distance. Oh,
All right, time to destroy this thing.
something's gonna go wrong. All right. There we go. Burnt. Okay. That was something. Here, chest maybe. No. Burnt corpse of that eruption. Or giant boil. Get out. Ah. We're still missing 2 chests. I do want to go over here again. It looks like there might be something here. It is right nearby. We could just go right now and then check in after. I think we're gonna do that. Didn't realize we got that. Okay, so we did get a sword upgrade from it.
Blight eruption was...
We knew the Blight had changed, but I didn't expect that.
It's what Antoine's been hearing. It was spreading blight through the wetlands. Farther, maybe. When we hit it...
If it's all knotted together, they must have felt it in Lavendale.
No purpose in me going up this way. I don't know.
Let's say we beat the Archdemon, the gods, all of them.
Yeah, we're going the right way.
Where do you go next?
The easy answer is I move to the next job. Keep looking after Docktown.
And the truth?
I don't know what comes next on a good day. And we're fighting gods.
Went over here before, but we didn't go back out into... What is that?
Nice and quiet. Let's not disturb.
Despair Undying. 45. Fire resistance ice. Kill. Do that.
Sean, hit him!
Now we feel good.
Despair Undying has been defeated. And it said its name when it died. Fire catalyst. Maybe something. Alright. So that's something. An optional boss, perhaps? Huh. Okay. Yeah, like this is where we fought the bladed dragons. Blight's moving up there. That looks like a place to stay. That might have been where the dragon was hiding. Ah, shit. We've been up there. Just head back. Also that I want to check out. But we can do that after this.
I volunteered to sweep the caves though.
Oh, wow, okay. Bodies. Bikes. What just happened? I think we need to talk. Chest. Shit! Frontline point.
They aren't blighted. Were they dormant?
Maybe. They're beautiful. Much like you. Ah, Rook. Hi.
We knew when you hit that eruption. The blight around Lavendel reacted. And there was a sound in it. Like nothing we've heard before.
What happened in there? What was it like?
Bad, but it's gone.
Seems to be. At least this one. When the eruption was destroyed, some of the bigger tendrils pulled back. The remaining blight won't vanish overnight, but it's a good sign. And this place opened up.
The flowers here, they managed to survive, buried, untouched. They have a chance to return now.
Stop the blight eruption. Flowers can return.
That's incredible. I wasn't expecting flowers.
It's what we're here to do, to make this possible again.
We thought the Grey Warden's purpose would end when the last archdemons died.
And that time's almost here. It's unbelievable!
The Order is those of us left now. When the archdemons fall, some wardens will hang up their swords. Until they're calling, at least.
So the wardens are finished?
No, our numbers may get smaller, but Efka and I will be here. Others will stay too.
There's still blight in the world. There's something new calling to it. And to us.
There's blight inside us too. If it changed out there, have we changed as well?
What matters is that if new evils show up, we'll be here to keep them back.
Do you really think something inside you has changed?
It's possible. Or maybe we're the same. But does that mean we'll be the same? You can't sense the blight. But trust us, it feels different. And the sound is changing too.
As for what it means, it's like Antoine said. We don't know yet.
Are you doing okay with all this? Really?
Don't worry. I'm good. I've got everything I need right here.
Me too.
You're dealing with a lot of questions. Really big questions. I'd be a mess.
Chasing gods, living in the Fade, that doesn't raise big questions?
It does. And my point stands.
The blight feels relentless most of the time. We see what it does up close.
The world dying, how it spreads. But we keep going.
And look, These flowers can make it back.
They can. You know, you've got flowers and nothing is immediately on fire. I could leave you alone.
Are you trying to set us up on a date?
I think she is.
But we go on dates. Lavendel was named for flowers. They must have been everywhere before. When we get back.
We can stay here a bit longer first.
Oh, yes. I thought I heard birds earlier. Maybe we can find them?
But we go on dates. They're married. Light in the dark. Wetlands. Well. Blight eruption. Wait. Ah, we got Brona's bloom. That's what. The blight eruption was destroyed, and its hold on the Hosper wetlands is over. While it will take time for the rest of the blight to recede, there's hope life will return once more. Though uncertain about what the future holds, Evka and Antoine are optimistic.
The wetlands aren't fully healed.
But some places barely come back at all.
Yeah. Pushing back the blight. It's possible.
There were flowers at Lucanus's villa. He might appreciate these. I could always give him the tour.
Got one chance. But I feel like we're missing what? More? Yeah. A chest and a big chest. I don't know where to look for them, other than this strange shortcut showing up. So we're gonna check over there. After. Wait, shit. Oh shit, hi! Right next to a spawn point? Alright, we're here. Oh shit, demons! Hey, behind you. Yeah, they're also resistant. These are leaving. Make it hurt. Not what I intended, but I got it.
Still standing. Not bad.
I thought I saw something. This is the shortcut that it's talking about? Bother leaving now. Been down here, we got the chest. What's it?
There's a problem. That's one for us. Got us in the distance.
Ranged attacks. that's been sorted.
Huh?
We're not alone.
Right here. As your bow. Another place. Which means, yeah, this only opened up because of what we did. Okay, that makes sense. There's probably one more spot much like it that has that last chest behind it. Just look at the borders of the map. We were over here. Aha! Over here. From where we are, it'd be a long run. We're just gonna go.
Time for a fight!
Nice hit, bro. Nev, one of the wardens at White's house. Ariana. She was from Inrathus. Still wrote to her family. Not every warden does. Anyway, Antoine and Evka want to send word. But if Ariana had anything written down...
Get me a name and what they know. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
And last chest. Carve the cursed fruit. Medium. Less defense and ability damage, but not by much. Negative 50% range damage. Plus 300% weapon weak point damage. What? Oh, wow. Yeah, there's some flowers, so I was right. And that opened up these little pockets. Natural colors of what we're wearing actually matches this outfit a bit better. What do you look like? Okay. Back to the lighthouse. Still alive. Still alive. Nope, that wasn't the right notes. This is a triumph. Look, what you've done for Lavendel, I thought I should thank you, but now I'm writing this and I can't find the words. Our village is no stranger to bad luck and unfortunate occurrence. Somehow, part of it always stays standing. that doesn't mean the people always survive with it. Yet, so many of us are still here. It's because you and Evka and Antoine never saw us as a lost cause. This is the Anderfels. If you aren't dead, then you're still alive. I may have a warden's lifespan, whatever that means now, but I'm still alive. Every day, I see more flowers returning. Oscar taught me how to use them to help others. I'll make sure his lessons live on. Sincerely, Flynn. Right. Small convo, small convo. Just people. And you. Okay. Easy. Go check in on everyone before we head off. See if we can upgrade any more. Workshop.
To think, Morrigan was the transposition of Mythol.
The what?
The carrier of the spirit. Not as a full possession, but gaining memories of the past.
Oh, okay.
Rumor has it that Morrigan helped the Inquisitor, possibly by turning into a dragon to...
She what? How'd she do it? What kind of dragon?
Well, I wasn't there.
He realized what he said.
We have to ask her next time.
Alright, Balara, what are you talking to the skull about?
You have a question about negative topological functions? Yes, please. Emmerich said it was okay to ask about this. Do you always listen to that milksop? Well, at least you've come to a proper necromancer. First, I assume you've learned to cascade your spell weaves around wave inversions? Oh, really? But wouldn't the explosive radius... I'd never try it. That's cowardice speaking. Cast it aside.
Well, if you want to know what you are asking about, first you must learn to explode things bigger. Wait, no, hold on.
Offer, Dweller. I will answer.
I know that face. You're running what happened at Weishaupt through your head, aren't you?
I was so close.
It can't really help to dwell on your mistakes over and over.
I'm not dwelling. I'm analyzing.
Gillenane is a god. Or godlike anyway. We did great. You did great. But analyze away, if you're sure it helps.
Arlathan went... Well, we got the Dalish out. We got out. But something bad is waiting for us. I can feel it.
Alright, I think that's all we need here. This. 100%. Every place is technically fully explored. Are there any shops I wanted to check first? Wait! I remember something that I wanted to check up on in Arlathan. There is an Easter egg we might be able to find. Doesn't matter who we bring, I'm going to switch out people when we go to Dogtown. Bring my girls. Go here. Oh, which is our current respawn location? Well, that's interesting. that's not it. Turn there. Don't. There's a chance there'll be a fight here, and if there's a fight, Easter egg won't show up.
Don't just stand there.
Nope, not here. Check the area, make sure there's nothing to fight, and then fast travel back. Yep, fight. Okay, that's rude. Fuck you both. Locked on. Guy out.
That's a win, Rook.
Where are the others? Got experience. Did y'all take them out? Okay. Way to reload it. That's no. It's supposed to be up here, but like not if there are enemies. People pop up later, maybe we missed the chance, I don't know. It's supposed to be an Easter egg that shows up in that spot. And I really want it. Try it one more time.
Attack!
Those guys are getting in the way of this. What?
Watch ahead. This must be one of those Venatori camps Blight warned us about. Let's take them out.
Nice, Rook.
There. Got them all.
Okay. Right, that did that. Now, try and reload the area.
Get out of there.
No! Alright, we're not gonna worry about it. Back to Docktown. And switch out our party as soon as we can. Nev and... Nev and Lucanus. Got me.
Venatori ransacked a shop near the plaza. Templars let it happen.
The Knight Commander interfering again. Isn't there something you can do about him? He answers to the Chantry.
I'm running into obstacles. He's got protection in the Magisterium.
Saw Hallows this morning. Cheery, despite everything that's happened. I hear I've both of you to thank.
I did it for the fish.
You're not fooling anyone, Gallus.
Aelia won't cause trouble in Docktown anymore.
I heard. And it's good to have Hallows back.
They really like the fish vendor.
Rook.
Asher.
Rook.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people are. Besides, I have news, and every messenger bird I've met is dreadful at nuance.
Magister Pavis, it's good to see you again.
At least someone appreciates my presence.
You're our eyes in the Magisterium. If someone spots you here...
Yes, I know. Can't be spotted with the Shadow Dragons. You worry too much, May.
Well, what do you have for us?
The cult lost people in Alathan, and leadership has fallen to Knight Commander Lenos. He aims to bring the city to its knees.
But Minrathous is already falling apart.
I know. While the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people's fear in the aftermath is palpable.
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venatori circling like vultures. The risen gods are preparing for something big. And for that, they need fear. Chaos.
To check to make sure. This Dorian Pavis is the same Dorian from Inquisition. Just with a much different haircut. Much worse haircut. If you're going to shave the sides, don't do the fucking mullet. Mullets will never look good on anyone. I have made this statement before when another character in a previous game had a mullet. But with the shaved sides and just straight back, I mean, you tried, but no. But yeah, this is the same Dorius as in Inquisition. It's interesting to see him show up again. Like, I know this is not the first we've seen him. I just hadn't fully made the connection.
Just tell me how I stop them. What are they planning?
That's the problem. I don't know. But we'll find out. Lenos is the key to all of it. First, we stop what he's planning for Minrathous.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing for.
Let's hope it stays that simple. One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan. Let's see what we can get from him.
We? Dorian, you can't be going yourself.
It's the Swan. Everyone goes to the Swan.
I'll head out right now.
So yeah, apparently the Archon's dead, and something tells me we're gonna have a say in who gets to be the new Archon. That'll be. Go to the store, check into the shop.
We really need to figure out the god's big plan. Dorian thinks Knight Commander Lenos is part of it, so let's track him down first.
Shadow. A notice found on a wall in Docktown. The sketch of the Archon's palace is crossed out in red paint. They'll torture us if it suits them. They've done it before. They've bled our bodies and butchered our cities to feed their hunger for power. And they're always hungry. Make them remember the Tevinter they've forgotten. The Tevinter hidden down here in the darkness beneath their towers. The Highbloods don't own us. They don't own Tevinter. And if they will not share it, they will take it from them. We will take it from them. There are dragons in the shadows, too. There are more of us than them. Bring the light.
Keeping safe?
Oh, there's a unique armor, and it's medium, but I'm not going to use it. How much is it? 32.75. 32 to rank up. No, 32 of that. 25. So we'll have enough. We don't spend it.
Come back anytime.
Where we go? Oh, Cobbled Swan. Which we also have to go for this. Will it make one happen before the other is the question.
How well do you know Maevaris?
By reputation, she's been a prominent politician for a long time, and a hero to boot. We don't work together much. From what I've seen, she's earned the good name.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long.
Okay, so we do have to act. We're waiting on that.
There's Dorian.
There's Lenos' associate. According to the shadows watching him, he's nervous and doesn't talk much, but does odd jobs for coin. Interesting, yes? I'll draw him off, you check his belongings, see if you can discover any clues about Lenos' plan.
Mostly gone, warm. I don't even know what this is. Ale? Looks like he's been nursing it a while.
Minrathous targets. Map of the Minrathous streets near the waterworks. This caption. Light and Darkspawn released. The city yields to them.
Half-eaten stale bread, water flask, muddy socks, and this map. Minrathous targets? That doesn't sound good. The bedroll? It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain?
Look like a normal person.
This all sounds like trouble. Dorian will want to know.
What are you poking about in there for?
The others are bartenders, but I'm the mixologist. I don't serve drinks. I build libations. Let me know if you want anything.
Thanks, and Kirk will select. Bother with this?
Pleasure to serve.
Hey,
the lamplighter.
I didn't see you
waters
rifling
down
through
the
customers'
tables
belongings, did I?
With
This customer might be associated with Venatori. Be careful.
If he's Venatori, he's not like any I've encountered. He comes in when we open, orders one drink, and sits in the corner all day. Then he leaves when we close.
Good to know. Oh, now we actually started. Prison gods and the Venatori are preparing for something. The team is finding out.
Lenos intends to destroy the city with blight and darkspawn.
Carthus. Nothing like an attack to cause chaos in a city. You should head there immediately.
All right, let's go.
Oh, and we're here. Waterworks. Where is here? Where? What? Okay, just off in the middle over here. Wait, this is the like specific mission map. Not the streets, I guess. Okay.
Company,
Oh,
get
hi.
ready.
Fail our thought! Dark amplified! Okay, now stop!
There you are.
Need to move. Resi room.
Now it's your turn.
I dodged that.
Bad.
Get clear.
Okay. Fuck you guys. Alright. Ah, there's the ship. Wait. No, not moves. Doors aside.
About to have a problem.
Fucking hell.
Look at that.
Silent Toad. A stone toad. Old stories claim Dumont, the old god of silence, had a toad companion. Usually silent itself, those who heard the toad croak would die soon after. it is just crystal.
Something tore through these gates. Something big.
That thing right there, probably. We're gonna go this way first. Legendary. Is that? That's the one we're actually we're wearing. Ring 2, I believe. Finally gets it to legendary. 15% weapon critical and weak point damage. It has arrow regen? Wait, but does that mean? Oh, everything except for our amulet. Everything except for our amulet is legendary. Amazing. And level 10.
Watch out. I bet this darkspawn was what tore through the gate.
Now there's a nice fight.
That probably hurt.
Made it through that one.
We ran in here to attack, right? Here, and I don't need to. This place is
more blight in the way. That did it. We can get through now.
There's a lot of them.
Fuck you!
What's behind you?
I love that this lightning moves throw people back. Sometimes I can angle it just right. It was almost just wrong. He almost landed on the previous
Everything's
platform.
crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
At least a dozen people have been lost trying to map this place. But I've mentioned that.
Ah, great.
That's enough. Look for another blight boil.
Find the blight boils. We need to clear the way and keep pushing.
These are the same asset as the wardrobe back at our place. Great. I think we're going to be over there. Like, I'll say there's not much here, but with the lighting. Nah, the lighting's good, but not good enough for a shot, I think. Looks like we're going to be able to go over there.
We got it. We should be cleared.
looks like there's something here. Nothing here. Even though the map, yeah. Give me a moment. I mean, by the shape of it, it could also be a glitch. Sometimes the ones that look weird end up being a thing later. Oh, and it looks like there's a way to go here. So that might lead it back down this way. Alright. Don't want to miss it. Now, we have all of the chests that we can go back to. So we gotta keep an eye out for all the chests that we
Shadow dragons? How did you find this place? Venator, come in! You think you've won? Do you think you can stop the Venatori?
No, not you.
Or the risen gods?
I can stop you, and that's the one less problem for the city.
The Shadow Dragons have brought nothing but chaos to the city.
At least we're not trying to blight it.
Okay, so yeah, the Night Commander is just here with the Venator. That's hilarious.
Something's ready.
One less corrupt Templar in Minrathous.
Can't say he'll be missed.
Let's look around, see what we find.
Everett.
In Treviso, we have a tale of a masked man who lived in the bowels of the city.
Sitting in the sewer and consumed with lust for a noble woman he couldn't have.
You know the story.
We have the same one in Minrathous.
Okay. Oh, shit. Alright, we got a horde. Guard, which is duration abilities. We have one of those. Control is all of the things. God's Ritual. Lenos. Preparations of the risen God's ritual demands more soldiers. Sow chaos within the city. Make the people desperate. Loving the Venatori and the gods will live.
The risen God's ritual. That's what the gods and the Venatori are preparing.
Scroll of Eternal Victory. Victory over the Shadow Dragons. Forever removing their filth from the history of Tevinter. Again, they are nothing if not consistent. We aim for God damn it. Make the one I have equipped legendary. Also, let me loot everything.
Ring 4.
Magisterium is ours. The Templars are ours. The palace can no longer hide that Archon Radonus is dead. The city's spirit will soon break in the
Lenos's documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans, and what they want to do to Tevinter.
Elven star charts. Ancient elves drew from the magic of the celestial spheres and wove their greatest enchantments beneath the darkened sun. A full eclipse approaches, which is an auspicious portent of our risen gods.
These star charts predict an eclipse, to make magic stronger.
So that's the play. A ritual performed under an eclipse to strengthen its power.
All this, the ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans, we have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
We need to tell the Shadow Dragons what we found.
Okay, good. Talk to move on. With everything else. Alright, I think we got everything we could have found except for whatever the fuck this is. But there was no way to actually move in that direction. Alright. Alright. Try. Oh, but we're about to hit 50 with it. Not even a choice of to move.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the stars. It's about as Tevinter as blood magic and hubris. Learning about the gods' plans is wonderful, of course. But the lists of magisters you got your hands on, now there's the real gold.
You've looked at it already. Of course you have.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery. Don't you see what this means? This is power, May. Imagine becoming Archon and using this against those who've been hurting the people for years.
You, on the throne? Dorian.
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid way to bring about real change.
Sounds like someone's got a plan.
Goodness, you make me sound absolutely nefarious. I love it. But yes, if the Venatori can scheme, so could we.
But how would you use this information exactly?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it to rally the people. I say we make the information known. Allow the people to see the real justice served. Prove that from now on, we work for them.
We tried that already. Or have you forgotten the Lucerni? I no longer trust that political machine will work in our favor. No. We must get at the root of the problem before they can react. A more forceful approach. Destroy them and their networks utterly.
Swords and spies and blackmail? The devious means you learned in the South? If we go outside the system, we invite everyone else to do the same. No, we have to do this in the open. Show the people of Tevinter that we're here for them.
We're Shadow Dragons. It's right there in the name. You supported this because you knew the system didn't work for the people.
The point was to work in the shadows until we could work in the light. And Rook has brought us what we need.
May, the Imperium's politics burned you once and you still...
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a stake in this. Rook, you have been instrumental in all this. Which strategy do you prefer?
None of these move at all. I don't. I want to. They have. They have the question mark, which means they should all remain after I ask.
Nevaris, you really believe making this evidence public will work?
Dorian wants to work behind the scenes, but once again, it's the Magisters and Highbloods pulling the Imperium strings. That doesn't inspire. It's a tactic used by our enemies. We need to show to Winter that we can be different.
Unless they find some way to bury it? Or leverage their wealth, power, and status as they often have before?
Politics is a long game. If we use force against our enemies, our allies will remember it.
Dorian, are you really suggesting violent revolution?
Not necessarily. Sometimes a mere threat of violence is sufficient.
He learned that from his friends in the south. I hear Ferelden settled a succession crisis with a duel.
It worked. Astoundingly.
We're not Ferelden.
I'm merely saying we need to consider bold and creative methods of achieving our ends. The game is rigged. Why play by rules crooked magisters already exploit? Clear the board and start over. If they're gone, we can fill the magisterium with those who respect the office. Then we'll actually see progress.
What sort of change are you trying to achieve?
For a start, slavery. Abhorrent. It needs to go no more.
And Tevinter has been ruled by the Altus Mages for all of its history. That must change. The Zoparati, non-mages, deserve a say in their own governance.
And all that's just the beginning of what will undoubtedly be a long journey.
Very good points, and I'm glad they both agree on it.
Shouldn't you be on the same side?
We are on the same side. We both know what Tevinter needs. How best to get it, that's the question.
If we went with Dorian's plan, I'd support it fully. But we won't, because he'll come around and realize that I'm right.
And I'd absolutely back you up on that, if you were right, which you aren't.
We'll see.
Will we?
You want me to choose who will be Archon? But I'm not even from here. I can't decide.
Then talk to the ones who are. See what they say. Asher and Tarquin, Nev, Gallus, they're all a part of this, just as you are. We should all be comfortable with whatever course we take.
All right, I'll go do that.
It is a difficult question, especially because their ends are the same. Same ends, different means. Talk to Neb first. Actually, we should talk to her last. Alright. No, let's her first.
So what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information about the Venatori's plans, the god's ritual. I'd call that a good day.
I meant about Maevaris and Dorian. We all want change. Who will be more effective in getting it?
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
You're the famous detective. What's the right call?
This isn't a murder.
Politics is murder. Isn't that what they always say?
Maevaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs to be. Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, he'll keep his enemies on their toes. Tevinter needs change, and it needs to stop waiting for it. Asking politely won't work. We need someone who knows that, someone not afraid to get their hands dirty. That person is Dorian.
Thanks, Nev. That helps.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, so I think because we went with Docktown's protector, she voted Dory. Okay. Here's the thing. Both right, so it's hard to choose.
Grand news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
The city will be better off with him gone.
We can hope.
Lenos made my life miserable. Rana's too.
I hear he started out different. Maybe he once cared about something other than gold. But I didn't know that, Lenos. And I'm not going to mourn the one I did. Still, I'll thank the bastard for writing everything down and delivering it to us all neat.
Dorian and Maevaris still have to decide what to do with everything we got from Lenos.
And they asked for my opinion. Can you believe it?
After all that talk about people needing a voice, I'd be looking at them sideways if they didn't.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's path for years to come.
Then Dorian's way is my choice.
Ooh.
He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole in the enemy's defenses.
Dorian is a brash rebel.
And Maevaris too much of a romantic.
I think the people will appreciate Maevaris returning as the leader they've always wanted to see.
No. They'll appreciate their lives actually changing for the better.
What do you think might happen, depending on who leads?
With May, she gets power back again. Gets one more shot at changing Tevinter from the top down. Worst that could happen is nothing. But that's what you risk when all you rely on is hope. But with Dorian...
We could get chaos, strife. Things might get harder before they get easier. If they get easier.
I'll take my chances.
This is not helping. At all.
If I'd known you wanted help, I wouldn't have said anything.
Quinn.
What? Opinions are cheap. Sometimes you just have to go where you go.
I have faith, Rook.
Still not helpful.
Okay, but we talked to 3, which is an odd number. We got 2 votes for Dorian, 1 vote for May. Now, I do like the idea of May going, and as I said, they both sound like effective strategies. But I think I agree when they say that Dorian's method will cause the change they're looking for quicker. May's might actually take
Maker. A full quarter of the Magisterium supporting a cult. Bending the knee to these risen old gods just for a taste of more power. Can they not see they're only tools for the gods? So they can destroy the world?
Demanding intelligence, rationality, and self-awareness from our peers. You ask too much, Maevaris.
Look at me. Such a fool.
Ah, it's Rook. You spoke with the others.
What do you think? Who should be leading the charge from here on?
What happens after it's decided who will lead?
Well, Lenos is gone, the cult's numbers are down, and they're scrambling to prepare for the god's ritual. They'll be distracted. It's a perfect opportunity to get our preparations in order.
All plans contingent on surviving the current disaster, of course.
Dorian or Maevaris. I looked it up. It does not affect the story either way. It only affects the credit cards. That's the... Wow. I meant the story cards that show up in the credits. Mix that together and got credit cards. That is the... that means something completely different. Oh, man. I think I should just vote with Nev. She's our teammate after all. Fuck. And we all know what happens if you give someone in power too much time to slip their way out of punishment. Just had to make the real world connection, didn't I? May would try to press charges to send Trump away to jail. Dorian would arrest him with a warrant right away and not let him speak out. If not, just kill him in his sleep. We're going with Dorian.
Dorian should lead.
Then it is decided. Of course, it only makes sense, but... Ha! Look at me! The sudden pressure.
You won't be alone. All of us are behind you. The Shadow Dragons, the city, her people.
It will take all of them to overcome the risen gods.
You'll find a way to bring them together.
The people know they don't want blight-ridden fiends in their city. They don't need me to tell them. I can, however, show them how to fight. Gods, cults, evil magisters, nothing will stand in our way of forging a new Tevinter.
All right. The soul of a city. Pops up. Strength. Bond increase. Working with the Shadow Dragons, the team thwarted a Venatori plot to crush Minrathous and uncovered crucial information about the Magisterium that paves the way for a new Tevinter. Go.
I must thank you again for everything you've done. Not being overrun with blight. Wonderful. And now we also have hope of changing things for the better.
I did what anyone would have done.
We won a victory against the Venatori. A good step, but it's not over.
Right. The risen gods are still out there.
We'll be vigilant.
Okay. Now, you two as well.
Those Venatori who quit the cult are staying here until they get back on their feet.
The Venatori losing its grip on people is a good thing.
I know that, and they seem alright, but I'll keep an eye out until I can be sure.
Whatever Dorian has planned for Minrathous will be thrilling, I'm sure. I suppose anything that makes a real impact has to be.
You can be a little excited for the future, you know.
I am. Don't get me wrong. Still, fear and excitement go hand in hand.
I'm taking a job at some Magister's estate. The Viper made up reference letters for me and everything.
This is part of Magister Pavis's plan, isn't it? Good luck. Better practice your curtsy.
Get the new supplies, will ya?
Right away.
Rack, damn it.
Heard about that damned Knight Commander. Good riddance.
4. And... Oh, yeah.
Come back anytime.
See what this thing looks like. Oh, that's kind of boring. I'll be honest. Hey, Nev is up to 9. evolve. The next 2 for 10 will be over there. Venatori love a spellbook, so we let them find one. It promises power, but poisons if you do that finger-lick page turn thing. It has killed many, but we have it has killed many, but we have hope. Okay, that's fucking funny. Like, yeah, we put poison on the pages, so if they lick their finger when they turn it. All right, do we do this before we go back to the lighthouse? No, I think we're gonna go back first. A few things I want to do here. Gonna miss it. Stop. Small conversations. Get to we got some etheric remnants.
So, the other griffins, you decided what to do with them, right?
Yeah, they'll go back to Evka and Antoine. Learn to be wardens again.
Right. Oh, that's great. But just to be sure, you didn't find an extra one, did you?
But Laura, you can't have a griffin.
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to.
Of course. Of fucking course. Check in with Emmerich. Well, we'll check in with everyone. Honestly. Emmerich, then Harding, then we go to the kitchen and pantry. I also some of the designs behind.
So you succeeded in Lichstone.
I have.
And you don't even have the decency to gloat.
This existence of ours is a gift. By the friendship we once had, I ask you to cherish it rather than let resentment dwell within you.
Let me try on your craft.
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't be able to feel it anyway, you are just bone.
Manifestation.
So you're not going to have this from. Wait until you actually get here. Legendary armor, which you should already have. Hero regeneration? Was that it? Axe momentum. Just upgrade our controllability damage again. Not a bad idea. Dead. Okay.
Why are there so few books about the Titans?
As they wrote it in stone. Perhaps.
So, you and Lucanus? Nice.
I've got the feeling I missed something.
Adari. I have a really good sense of smell.
Well, that's...
Don't worry, he's into you too.
And isn't that something?
We may have freed the Dalish, but Elgernon will only let so much slip through his grasp. And that dragon, mierda. I've had enough of dragons.
Yep, it was new things. Oh yeah, As Dawn Breaks was new. It's also pretty cool. Drostand. We're not in Drostand. Harding is. We're not. Sought the dragon. Ooh. It's the right colors. Not bad. Kind of like that one. Salt and acid. Also the right colors. Aurum is the right colors. Also not bad. Guitar of the Curse. Aurum. Ooh. It's certainly the right colors. It may be a bit heavier than we'd wear. No cape might be a good idea. Though kind of red on the inside of the pants is a bit odd. No, it's a bit bulky. Shadows Hold, which we looked at and said no. Look at all this. It's still there. Oh, wait. Why are more things marked now? Got any better stuff. Alright. Decorations here, I think. Oh, the Brona's Bloom Bouquet. Right. In that slot. Oh, the crest was not that. Nah, I think we're good. Therefore, what do we bring? Well, I don't think they're going to have an interaction with anyone. I kind of want to bring Harding, but if they're going to end up getting bombed, I shouldn't bring any of the level 10s. 8. He's the only 8 left. I mean, we're going... The question is, do I go back to the lighthouse between the two? In that case, it's going to be Lucanus and Emmerich. This is who we're bringing for the other mission as well. Don't know if we're going to go straight from one to the other or stop back in just in case. Back to the Cobbled Swamp.
Have you heard about these shadow dragons? All over again.
They took down that corrupt Knight Commander, didn't they?
That doesn't mean much.
And I think one of them put up a mural near my house. Something about hope for the city. Nice colors, too.
That means... doesn't mean much. Oh, that part means much. Harding may show up anyway. Cobbled Swan leads to learning more about Solus's relationship with the Inquisition. We're here alone.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor.
Yeah, there she is.
It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Adar was our chosen family name. Long ago. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elgarnon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I called him by another name for a time. Comrade, if not friend.
You went your separate ways when he turned to ending the world?
There was some unfortunate overlap. I'll never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear, you know this too.
But...
he became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
You're making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We're not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now, I just miss the banter about friends.
I would have done this differently. Oh, I would have done that. I only got one chance to design her face. I got as many as I needed for. But also, oh, she misses the banter about friends. I like that. Okay, we go back or go straight to Treviso. Notes from the Inquisition, an artistically doodled journal page, presumably from the Inquisitor's partner, Sarah. I like that. I like that they brought that back. Keep this close as I need you. I'll draw a drawing of a pile of flowers with lines like it's moving, an arrow pointing to it labeled us. Off again? Minnie Ratha's still stuck up its own pucker. Magic turds are scared of us. They don't even know. We work with Maevaris, right? Wow. So many friends! Jenny's in all the walls! We kill him this time. He took us twice. Drawing of a cracked egg scribbled out with "can't even joke" in letters that tore the page. Still think you sideways? Never mind the Dalish. Here's the Veil Jumpers. Tempest Kid. Drawing of tall, short-haired elf, Sarah, and Irulan brandishing 2 fingers, backflipping as a tree explodes in ruins. I think I remember Saris's voice. I don't remember very well. Which is why I'm going with this. Memory thing makes my head spin. If that rook doesn't take it, throw it out. Tell Morgan for me. I'll also tell her she knows why. Tell them to stripe. Tell them to stripe him up. I want more books. More heavy scribbles that tear. You meet, I'll keep you safe. Then I'm your time off. You're my time on. Last section has different colored inks, like Sarah has returned to it several times. New naked names. Sweet Tits, scrolled out. Bestest, scrolled out. Loverly, scrolled out. Lovey, scrolled out. My for always endeavor. Name's not too long, time's too short. But Sweet Tits, though. Scrolled out. Fucking adorable. Sarah was kind of the Harley Quinn type. And that's partly why I went with her. Gotta check for missives. At the very least. See? Message from the front, the coming storm. To Rook from the Inquisitor. Thank you for meeting with me again. There are precious few in this world who understand the particular burdens people like us carry. While I don't imagine either of us begrudge our responsibilities, sometimes just knowing that someone else understands can lift that weight. Much as you hold your own people together through what must often seem like sheer force of will, so too must I keep the fragile alliance of the South alive. Even though I was gone for only a brief sojourn to speak with you, I returned to no small amount of chaos that I needed to spend time repairing. In my last letter, I said that it felt like the calm before the storm, and it still does. The blight continues to creep forward, slowly but inexorably. But we've seen very little of the Darkspawn, even as the corruption claims more and more of our lands. We've had more success to the west, where we've won several battles against the Venatori, and to the north, little trace remains of the Antam dreadnought at the mouth of the Waking Sea. Still, the storm is building. We can all feel it. There's a tension in the air, and before we know it, the winds will howl and the thunder roll. Until then, we wait, we ready ourselves, and when the time comes, we will stand firm against the gathering darkness. Yours, the Inquisitor. Alright, we got 4 small conversations. And then we move on. I know it takes time, but it's always worth it.
Is it strange for you, Davrin? Being alive after Weishaupt?
I still don't know what to think.
Word among the crows is that few Grey Wardens have ever faced an archdemon and survived.
I could feel some kind of energy when my blade struck. I thought that was the end.
And now that it isn't?
I'll grow old with a griffin.
Why are you so angry at Emmerich?
Because the bleeding heart keeps interfering with my work.
Your crappy magic killed people.
If you find me objectionable, do what Valkyrie never could. Destroy my remains and end it all.
Emmerich said that would let your spirit escape. Are you trying to escape?
Of course I'm trying to... No.
Of Of course he knew she'd try and pull that. And with Tosh of all people, who is likely to destroy someone that annoying.
Nev, I just wanted to say what you did back in Arlethan. Thank you. Really, you're a good friend. A really, really good friend.
You helped me as much as I helped you. But you're welcome.
I never had a sister, but, well, you're one to me. And that means a lot.
Trying to pull the heartstrings means a lot to me too, Belle. And right back at you.
I've wondered something, Harding. Might your lifespan be extended, bound to the Titans as you now are?
Nev said the same thing. Do you really think so?
Well, if it's true, and you find yourself wondering about the years ahead, I was hoping...
Since you're a lich, we'd be friends forever.
I'd like that very much.
That's so good! These people are just so good! Okay. To Treviso. For the love. Honest. I believe those are the ones who recommend.
Rook stopped the autopsy. Took down their comic maker. She did your job for you. She's a hero.
Just a meddling busybody. Where was Rook when the dragon attacked our city?
Fighting it? Oh wait, no, fighting the other one. Sorry. Okay, so because we completed the contract, Jacobus is standing up for us. And this stupid-ass fucking governor is here for some reason.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from taking over.
Jacobus?
I'm fine. But I'm not going to be a part of this.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend to?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used to be.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of by many. You have respect, and no small admiration.
From who, though? That's the question.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
What about the human help the Omtom was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
It's very likely.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
Why are you here? Why do you think you can make any fucking difference? How are you even the governor?
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
We're standing technically in an attic that is not fully closed off. Literally, we are on wooden boards above a 3-story drop. I just want to grab this guy by the collar and hold him over. Ask him, what is your fucking problem?
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam, then perhaps Treviso can start to heal from the Blight. With luck, this informant is our key to that. Find them, Rook. Hear what they have to say. Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
They said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
Okay, yeah, it's down
Unknown contact. This is a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elgernon and Gillenane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
Together! Get clear!
Hey, I can't fucking see. Where's the crystal?
The strength of Tevinter!
Another one.
With me, believer!
Masterfully done, Rosa. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate your assistance.
Okay, Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
This is the cafe. Message from the crows leads to the team uncovering a secret that's been poisoned. Let's do this.
I presume.
The Butcher?
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antam flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
Everyone loves Treviso. Doesn't mean you get to conquer it.
That explains why the streets crawl with undeserving cattle. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
Alright, first question, where are your eyebrows?
You're not an end-of-the-world type. Are you with the gods or not?
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Now we fight these guys.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the Blight?
Oh.
Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher. So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso? That's what's happening?
By turning himself into a monster.
No fast travel.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Didn't think do that here?
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
Heard him, but I didn't hear him. I don't know what he said.
I see. Am I, Treviso? Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the Butcher.
There he is.
He's a
Holy
Reaver.
shit.
And fighting his own Antom.
I very much doubt that whatever he's become can tell us the gods' plans.
We have to hope he's still in there.
We've company.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city!
Oh, great! Fire breather as well,
Is
huh?
the power the gods give!
Butcher, where is the ritual?
Hey, got him with the last hit.
So beautiful, but not like Treviso. Final ritual, use and cure!
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
Tearstone Island.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site, Tearstone Island.
The Butcher kept his word.
Yeah, he's a prince among men. At least he gave us what we came for, though.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the Antom. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Minrathous. I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city. Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
We never choose this option. I'm going to.
I've met some terrible people lately, even without counting Elgernon and Gillenane. You're right up there in some pretty august company. What if Treviso's people could have fought back? Could have rallied to the city's defense? But the Antom kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook. You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgernon and Gillenane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make themselves its villain.
Turned around, shoot him!
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all. And for what? A city that is sick. and whose recovery will be measured in years.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Whatever the Antam are looking for, Avenci's giving it to them.
The Blight changes things. Even the Antam fear it. The Governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
Something always bothered me about Avenci.
Many things bothered me about Avenci, yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Avenci all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Avenci will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the Governors show themselves again, we end this.
When Avenci left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the Crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good Governor's intent, we'll end it.
Avenci keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good Governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the Crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
Sounds like it.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
We'll stop Avenci.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Avenci confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgar'nan and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Avenci.
If you truly want to help Treviso recover from the Blight, help us deal with the Governor.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Hell yeah. Wonder if that's what we have to complete to get hero. The rate here rated crystal strength. The Blight-corrupted Butcher revealed Tearstone Island as the location of the god's next ritual. He is dead, but Governor Avenci declared themselves the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antam. Now Avenci controls the Antam, and the Crows must fight harder than ever to depose the corrupt governor.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Level 50! Wait, maximum level reach? That's max? I thought max was 75. Okay. Maximum level reached. Holy shit. Means I should probably take one of these bigger ones, huh? Would be 100% of the time it does. Tool abilities leech damage. Control. Each active advantage increases your control ability damage. That's good. That's probably what we're going to go with. Now, I don't think we can get any more points unless they give us more Fen'Harel altars. all of our lines here end with one of these greater passives, which is good. If any of them ended with a normal passive, I would probably undo that and put it to a greater. Banner of the House de Acutus. The De Acutus House banner is created with the finest weave. It is impeccably maintained and proudly shows its age. Let there never be doubt. Our home is the nation we built and build. Our rivalries are settled first and then forgiven. We live by principle and lead by example. Our kin are equal in blood or by bond declared. We stood at the start and will stand to the end. We are House de Acutus. First. Got the same stagger. Whenever necrosis is applied to a target, instead of an affliction, deal 100 necrotic damage. Instead of an affliction. So they don't get necrosis when it's applied? It just does 100 necrotic damage burst? That's weird. I'm not sure if it's better. We'll probably have to return there before we can get any more quests. Let's see if anyone has any other comments.
How did no one see Evenchi's betrayal coming?
Good question.
Perhaps they did. There's a difference between knowing and being willing to stand.
They were someone else's problem, and the city paid the price.
I called it that he was the traitor from practically the first time we met that man.
Tell us if you find Jacobus, Rook.
He blames Evenchi for his family's death. I worry he may try something rash.
Well, that'll be it. But first, we go back. Message from the front, drums of war. Look, events move with tremendous speed. Much that we thought certain has turned out to only be wishful thinking, and every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The Darkspawn, till now little more than a trickle, have become a flood. We've been forced to abandon villages and settlements all across southern Ferelden. We have retaken Skyhold from the demons that infested it, and there we've brought refugees from this onslaught. How fitting that the fortress that housed my people when we waged war against Grephius should serve once again protect the innocent from would-be gods. Yet I fear that even Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already the Darkspawn have claimed Redcliffe, and the shores of Lake Calenhad writhe with the Blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies, and I fear that whoever among Ferelden's people live through this relentless assault will starve to death instead. It is a cruel fate for those who have already been through so much. Skyhold stands as firm as a rock in the mountains themselves, but stone provides little sustenance. The Chasant and Avar hunt and bring food, but even they return empty-handed more often than not. But hope remains. There have been no sign of the Antam in the Waking Sea, and reports from Relay suggest that the Venatori have been fought to a standstill. The Free Marchers have unified under a single banner, and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. I can't say with confidence that we'll win this war, but we will make the gods pay in blood for every inch of ground. The people of Thedas have not yet fallen, and I hope they never will. Main quest in the center. A timed conversation with Lucanus, so we go there after the small conversations. There's also a quest. This will just be a thing to read, so we can do that on the way. Or right before. crows. Look, we've gotten wind of what Governor Evenchi plans for Treviso. It is not good. Find us at the diamond. We're likely going to do it first. We want to get Treviso done with so that we can get Hero of the Veilguard status for the comics. Yeah, tavern, kitchen, and then...
You sure the Griffins will be safe with the Wardens?
It's not like the old days. The Griffins have a good home with Evka, Antoine, and the rest of them.
They won't try blighting him again?
No. Evka said there'll be no forgetting that ugly bit of history. And if anyone thinks blighting them is a good idea, they'll have to go through me to do it.
I'll have your back.
Thanks, Tosh.
Looks like he's added one. I mean, near the end of the game, I'm gonna have to go into all of their rooms because they have slowly been updating them over the course of the game.
I'm sorry, Balara.
It's okay. Sorry about what exactly?
Your brother. Him coming back but working with the bad guys. I'd say something like, I know how it feels, but I don't.
Oh, thank you.
I'm here to listen, if you want to talk. Okay?
Okay.
Spite will not stop demanding revenge for Treviso. Is there any more we can do?
That was it? Okay. Let's go talk to Nev, and then we're going back to... I don't know if I should start that. Started later than I wanted today because I ended up getting dinner.
Up for a trip to the Cobbled Swan?
Why? What's happening?
Nothing that I know of. With Aelia taken care of, I thought we'd check in. Maybe enjoy the Swan for once?
The new boss. Okay. That sounds like it's just a conversation. Yep. But not for a case. Do that after a time to kill, I think. Well, I guess we could do this now, and it wouldn't affect anything. Also, it would take up the time I want to take. I don't know how long it'll be. Probably not very. The conversations here aren't usually that long. Oh yeah, by talking to her, the conversation that was over here moved. Always gotta break through that.
Zeta, how are you?
Better with Aelia out of the picture. She won't cross the threads. Or anyone else again. and I can't say I'm sorry.
Sita, how was your last show?
No fights and no one abducted in the middle of my set. Call me boring. Call me shallow. But I prefer shows where I'm the center of attention.
Nev plans a visit to the Cobbled Swan, and this time it's not for a case.
Cart was damaged when the Venatori grabbed me, but it's fixed up. Enough for that one to get her fish free next time.
Sure, Hal.
Someone bothers you again, you come to me. We'll make it clear you're protected.
If you're pulling a scam on the fish fry,
Playing it fair. As fair as this gets. Cross my heart. Right, enough business talk. We're the heroes of Docktown, and we haven't celebrated. Drinks are on me. Wicked Grace? Rock. You're a killer, I can tell.
Deal 'em. But just so you know, you're doomed.
Aren't we all? All right. Let's see what you've got.
You nervous?
Hey, we're all friends here.
Tell me that's it. No,
last
okay,
hand to
this
me. No trick up your sleeve?
What can I say?
What's this?
Rights to the threads. Gotta have a boss.
Oh, what?
So why Nev? Why not take over yourself?
I'm a man of simple ambition. Besides, Aelia took down Damas. Nev took down Aelia.
So I win on merit. Trying to stop infighting?
The threads protect their streets. You're the same. You do what it takes. That's good for business. Good for us. We'll give you eyes, information, whatever you need. Ask, and I'm on it.
I have lines.
We're on your side of them. Threads live and breathe this place. It's home, and no one messes with it.
All right.
Given control of the threads?
Well, here's to Nev and new partners.
Hold on. I'll get drinks. Make it a real toast.
You know, I was going to ask you a favor. You can call it an order now. I'm not the only one who needs eyes on the city. Have you heard of the Shadow Dragons?
Is that... You know him?
If I'm not here, he asks, you answer.
You got it, boss. All right. Who's up for another game? Honest one this time. Seriously.
Then let the Viper deal.
This time, you're doomed.
Hey Nev, you did good by us. Be our new leader. City of Shadows. Okay, but guess what? I'm gonna connect the threads with the Shadow Dragons. Amazing. Oh, and Serpent's Tail upgraded to uncommon. Wait, not upgraded. It's the first time we've seen it. We haven't seen this one before. Got a new thing. Cool, cool, cool. Looking after Docktown. Ick. I talked to Lucky Mal. You're even. Charm shipment's all yours. And remember, you hear anything good, bring it to me. I'll make sure it reaches the boss with credit. You weren't doing great with the last one. Here's your chance to turn it around. Nothing happens in Docktown that she doesn't hear about. It's not better, but what does it look like? That's interesting. But no. the lighthouse. And I think we'll end it for the night. Though I do want to play more. I really do. Do we go late again? Do I bother caring about my self-imposed limit? At the very least... Oh, there's 3 small conversations and also Emmerich talking to the skull again. No, we're going back to Jerusalem. Or we ain't.
You've been quiet on your collaboration with the Venatori.
They were only useful for information or the occasional artifact. The rest of the time, the intolerable wretches kept going on about their wine cellars and summer houses.
They sound akin to some of Navarra's nobility, to be honest.
Depressing, isn't it?
You write to your mother a lot.
Oh, I didn't mean to remind you of your own mother.
No, it's okay. It's good that you write.
Tosh.
Just make sure to tell her anything that needs telling.
Tosh.
It's good.
What the? I never looked up! Big ass flower. Don't even know if it's a real one or just a fancy candelabra. Really let this place go. Was there always this much greenery around roots? Or around this place in general? If I ever really paid attention to it. Vines. There was one over here. Oh no, I just walked past it. Didn't even see them. I was looking up.
First Talon, as if you weren't fancy already.
I try.
And Ilario.
He made his own decisions, and he'll pay for them.
All things considered, he got off easy.
So, why did they do it? Make an entire copy of Weishaupt, I mean.
Probably a memory of home. It was the last thing they recalled before the Blight took over. They were trying to relive that life, but didn't know how.
Well, that's very, very creepy and also kind of makes sense in a weird way.
The joys of being a warden. Survive the battle, and there's excitement to follow.
We'll be doing this next. But are we doing it now? It's a bit late. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll beat the shit out of Avenchi tomorrow. I might go up and check in with Veilguard, though. Doubt he'll be interested.
Our enemies are gods, Rook. Nobody fights those alone. That's why Solus lost and why you'll win. He always thought his attachments were a tragic flaw he had to overcome. But they're a strength.
see who we can raid. We haven't tried. It does. We're gonna raid into Millinoir. She is a YouTuber, black woman, playing Spore. And she recently debuted a new model. Also, she just switched to her Be Right Back screen. But it's okay. It's okay. It'll just be, you know. Yeah. Okay. Till next time, this is the Pirate King signing off. Have a good night.